Welcome back to another edition of the Pagcast. I'm your host, Michael Pagani, joined alongside Regina Pats forward, Brayden Barnett. Brayden, welcome to the Pagcast. Thank you again for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
I just want to open up this interview here with how have you been doing recently?
Well, I've been injured here for a few weeks. I got a puck to the face, so that was unfortunate in practice. But other than that, I think I've had a pretty solid year. I've had career highs and everything so far, and just hopefully I can keep that going when I get back to it.
Is the WHL ready for Bubble Barnett?
I hope so. I hope so.
How is the injury recovering process going there?
It's pretty good actually. It's like it's nothing really like I don't need like surgery or anything, which is good. It's more so just like getting everything to heal in my face, which kind of sucks. It's taking forever. But other than that, like it's going pretty well, I think.
Your chiclets are all good?
Yep, chiclets are good. I thought I lost at least three teeth, but they're all still there, which is good.
That's huge. That's the most important part, right?
Yeah.
The last game that you played in was, against Moose Jaw back on December 29th. That was unfortunately a 5-2 win for the Warriors there. What about that game kind of like what did you see from the Warriors? Why were they so dangerous?
Well, obviously they have a lot of really good players. They got Furkus, they got Matejchuk, they got Jaeger, and their goalie, he just stands on his head for them. Like we just couldn't create any opportunities against them. It's just like when you run into a hot goalie sometimes, like there's not a whole lot you can do, but just like hope you get those lucky bounces sometimes.
What do you remember about like that game planning? You mentioned Denton Matejchuk. He was actually away due to World Juniors at that time. Furkus was probably, I think, there as well. But so when you're game planning and they're kind of without their weaker players, like does that kind of help you guys out a little bit?
You think it would, but I feel like they're just such a good team built all around that they were the better team that game. We just couldn't get any good bounces like going our way and just yeah, they just outplayed us, I think, that game.
Getting into your story, who influenced you to get into hockey?
Well, I've had a ton of my family members play hockey. My uncle Ryan Monet played for the Saskatoon Blaze, and my great uncle Gary Peters was a captain for the Pats and also won a cup with the Montreal Canadiens.
No big deal. No big deal. Just one of the more storied franchises in the league. Won a cup, won a ring. No biggie.
Yeah, no biggie.
So when you have that history with your family going into the dub, like does that kind of ease that transition for you, making that jump from junior like developmental hockey to the WHL?
I think so, yeah. Like they've always been like really supportive of me and they give me tons of tips and pointers and just like what I should expect going into like an organization like Regina and just like little tips like even just like how to pick up a puck off the wall and stuff like that. Just like little pointers of how I can progress my game before I even get there.
Do you remember watching any highlights of was it your uncle that played for Regina?
My great uncle is the one that played for Regina, but I
Right.
remember watching my like actual uncle, his
Yeah.
highlights with Saskatoon. I remember watching all his fighting highlights and stuff. That's like sort of my thing, I guess you could say.
So he inspired you.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Was there a player growing up who you wanted to model your game after?
I've always loved watching Ryan Reeves play, and then even now, like Matthew Tkachuk, I just love watching those guys because they're just pests on the ice. No one wants to play against them. They're just tough guys too, which is awesome, I think.
And Matthew Tkachuk, I mean, what a run he had in the Stanley Cup Finals, right?
Yeah,
And he's a pest out there. You don't want to play him.
yeah. Obviously, just like with the way he plays, like I try to model my game off that. Like I don't want people to want to like play against me. I want them to be like, oh no, like we gotta play against this guy, and like I want that.
So being from the Saskatoon kind of area there, did you go to many Blades games growing up?
Oh, it went to tons, went to tons. Yeah, absolutely. That was like I practically lived at that rink pretty much.
You might as well, yeah, exactly. And that kind of reminds me of was it Red Deer back in the pandemic? They lived at their hockey arena.
Yeah, yeah,
That's crazy. Yeah. So you might as well be in that same scenario.
yeah.
What NHL team did you cheer for? Was it the Canadians?
No, my NHL team's the Penguins. I've obviously just love Sidney Crosby too, another idol of mine, but never really modeled my game after him, I guess you could say.
No, definitely more of the fighter, right? The one that you want to stand up for your teammates.
Yeah.
And you mentioned to me just before we started this recording here that you're a Bears fan. Do you follow any baseball teams as well, or no?
A little bit. I used to play baseball too, though, but my favorite baseball team is the Pittsburgh Pirates. I mean, I don't watch as much, but like, I kind of like pay attention to it a little bit.
At what point did you kind of realize that you kind of had to move away from baseball and continue with hockey?
I think it was before my first year in midget. I played my last season of ball. I was like, yeah, I'm obviously just better at hockey too, so like, might as well pursue this. Like, I have more of a chance of making a career out of that than baseball.
What position did you play with baseball?
Catcher, outfield, pitcher, you name it, did it all.
Wow. Okay. So like you're just everywhere.
Yeah.
That's insane. Because like I guess it's good to be good at multiple things, right?
hmm
And do you see that kind of transition into hockey or no?
Well, yeah, it's like before I even like started like going to like Pats camps and stuff, they always told me like it's good that you're a multi-sport athlete because you're not always working the same muscles, so you're not like more injury prone, I guess you could say, which I guess has helped me out too.
And you also never had an off season.
Yeah, true. Yes.
You were just like, yeah, like I'm working out for hockey from September to April, and then next thing you know, spring training's right around the corner, baseball camp is starting, and you
Yeah.
got that until hockey starts again.
Yeah, exactly.
That's insane. I mean, props to you for doing that. It's very hard to do.
Obviously, I like to keep busy. I can't just sit around all day. It's like I like to be a busy guy.
You played with the Regina Pats Canadians development system before making the jump to the WHL. How did that development system get you ready?
Well, just like that coach there, he knows everyone on the Pats organization so well. So he knows like what they want from me, what they like kind of want to mold me into as a player. So I think those 3 years there is like basically is like why I am where I am today. I wouldn't be where I am today without those 3 years, like development years, because like that's where I learned like my skating needs to be better, my shot needs to be better, like I need to be more physical and all that kind of stuff. And they kind of mold me into like more of a, guess you could say, defensive kind of penalty kill kind of guy, like that gets in the scrums and like sticks up for teammates. And like I wouldn't like be the player I am today without those 3 years there.
And is that something that you kind of take pride in? Like, do you kind of enjoy being that, maybe bottom six, penalty kill type guy?
Oh, I absolutely love it. I love it. Just big hits, fights, odd goal every once in a while. Like who doesn't love that?
Because I know for me, like I love being on the penalty kill. There's something about me. I don't know why, but it's just cool. Like you're thwarting the opponent's chances and you're getting in their face. And I'm just like, yeah, I want that style of hockey. I love that.
Yeah, like being an energy guy is like best thing for me. Like I love it.
Let's talk about your draft back to all the way in 2019, drafted by the Regina Pats. What do you remember from draft day?
I remember being in school and then just like checked my phone and it's uh just like you were just like drafted by the Regina Pats. It was like kind of just that moment, like what's going on? Like it's like kind of surreal almost. Like you're just like, holy, like this is like the next chapter, I guess you could say.
Did you ever just mention it to the teacher? Like, look, like, I'm sorry, you may have this phone ban in class, but I need to pay attention.
Yeah, it's like, well, you kind of sneak your phone in class a little bit sometimes, but it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah. I know exactly
yeah,
what you're saying. Yep.
yeah,
Because I did the
yeah, no,
exact same thing.
yeah, it's like what kid didn't exactly.
Braxton Whitehead was also taken in the same draft. How has your relationship with him grown since you guys have gotten to know each other?
Yeah, like I love Braxton. He's a great guy, great teammate. He's always there for you, like just like yeah, and obviously like Zane Rowan too, and like all my teammates. We just like we always talk about this team love that we have to have, and like I think we're creating that here, and like we're creating a new culture. Obviously, with Connor gone, like we need other guys to step up and stuff, and I think like Braxton, he's done a wonderful job of stepping up for us too.
We'll get to playing with Connor just a bit later, but with kind of that relationship, it's 2019, then it's the pandemic. Did you kind of realize that the team got closer as you went through the pandemic?
I wouldn't say so because some guys went to the bubble, some guys didn't. So it's kind of like for me, I don't think I went to another camp until 2021 because we didn't have any camps in
Right.
2020. Yeah. So I think we kind of drifted apart a bit, but then like after that, I think we've been really close.
And how did that kind of, I guess, affect your mentality or just like affect you as a person that you didn't get into a camp like without that's almost a full year?
Obviously, it's like it's tough, but it's like not it's out of your control. You can't control that stuff. Like world pandemic, like everyone has something going on, and just kind of have to go with the flow, I guess.
So did you end up playing for Regina in the bubble or no?
No, I did not.
Did you keep up to date with how they were doing at least?
A little bit. Like it was kind of the only hockey that was on too, so which was nice to watch it, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, like here in Ontario, our like entire season got shut down, right? So it kind of
Hmm.
sucks for players that are in the OHL and they're just like left with nothing. You know, the Dub had a
Yeah,
season, the Q had a season, and it's really unfortunate for those players.
yeah.
How did the pandemic affect your development?
I think I got better from it, just like practice every day, and like you're just working on little skills and stuff that you normally wouldn't work on like a normal day's practice and stuff. Like you're more so focusing on like your individual skills rather than a whole team skills, I guess you could say.
Is it kind of weird to, I don't know if you do, but do you share experiences of the pandemic with like teammates that are way younger than you?
And not really, because like I guess you could say they kind of went through the same thing at their own level, but I don't think we really talk about it that much.
I
I guess
mean,
you
it's,
could say.
it's like, yeah, it's 4 years removed. It's so weird to think about like 4 years ago, we're talking about no fans in the stands.
I know it's crazy to think about.
What did you like about you? So let's talk about your final season with the Regina Pats Canadians. What did you like about your game at that time?
I just felt like I was faster, stronger, and all those things that I talked about earlier, and just like that year for me, I think was probably one of my best years of midget I played too. Even though I played like I think only 25 some games because I was hurt with a shoulder injury throughout the year too. But I think like that year is like my best development year I could have had.
And that was kind of like your final year of baseball then, right? Like, or would that shoulder injury have impacted you there?
No, actually, my final year of baseball was my second year of bantam, and then
Right.
first year midget I was done.
You played 7 playoff games for the Canadians. Do you have any playoff superstitions?
Uh, I think they're just the same as like my normal game superstitions, like show up like or like leave my house at a certain time, show up to the rink, tape your stick, play some sewer ball, walk around the rink a little bit, same stretches all the time, ride the bike. I like to think I'm a superstitious kind of guy.
Do you put your equipment on a certain way? I know some guys are really superstitious about that.
Oh yeah, I it's left skate, right skate, and then after I'm done that, like shin pad stuff, like then always right to left when I'm doing my upper stuff. I guess it's almost like a habit to me.
Did those 7 playoff games help you get ready for the WHL?
I think so. It's like a playoff game, like a playoff series. It's just a nonstop battle against the other team. Like you hate those guys for that whatever like 2 weeks it is, and then after that you got to move on to the next one. And I think that's what helped me in this next level too.
Well, let's talk about your first WHL game. It was against the Lethbridge Hurricanes. What do you remember about that game?
Not much. It's like just like it's like being there in that moment. It's like you just kind of black out almost. It's like you've been working for this for how long and you're finally there. And it's just like the greatest feeling ever.
Are you able to tell me the story of your first dub goal?
I just remember I went in the corner, kind of just threw it out blindly, and then Jacob Brooks, he got at the point, shot it, and then it just hit my stick, and like I didn't even realize it went in, and then horn went off, and I was like, "Holy shit!" Like I just scored. Like it was crazy.
So it's just like you have no idea. You kind of put your stick out there for a deflection. You're not hoping for anything special. Next thing you know, you're like, oh my God, I did score.
Yeah, yeah. It was like first goal of the game too. It got the boys going. It was awesome.
And that's when you realize that you're the energizer.
Yeah.
How relieving was it to get your first goal out of the way early so you didn't have that kind of hanging over your head for your career?
Obviously, it's always nice to get the first one out of the way. Like for me, I know I'm not going to get a whole bunch of points, but obviously, just getting that one just felt so good for me. I felt like
So let's talk about Connor Bedard. What was it like playing with him?
playing with it was actually like greatest year of hockey of my life. Like he's such a hard worker. He motivates you all the time. He's first one there, last one there, or last one to leave. And just like watching him and what he does and stuff, like you just learn so much from him.
Does he like are you surprised at what he's accomplished so far?
Absolutely not. Everyone says like they don't think he's gonna do too well at the next level. Like I always thought to myself, like, yeah, he is. Like he's gonna outwork everyone every day.
And so he fractured his jaw. Does that surprise you? Because he was on the ice like maybe a week after the injury.
Yeah, that didn't surprise me at all. I knew like I remember when we were in playoffs last year, our coach didn't want him to skate, and like they hit his skates and stuff. He took someone else's skates and got on the ice. And our coach said, like, if you don't get off, everyone's skating. So then eventually he got off. So I wasn't surprised at all.
That's crazy. I mean, that's just a testament to his dedication, I guess, right?
Yeah,
Wow. Do you know whose skates he used?
I think he used Bori Vallis's skates.
Oh,
The star right
wow.
beside him. Yeah,
Definitely not yours, right?
yeah. No, it might be a little too big for him.
What do you like about Bedard's game?
I just like how confident he is, and like even like say if he has like a few points and stuff, like he knows if he doesn't have a good game, even though if he has all those points.
What did you find, or like playing with him, did you find any weaknesses in his game?
Obviously, I think his weakness is his defense, which I know he wants to work on, but I just think that's his one weakness.
I mean, he makes up for it with his spectacular goal scoring.
Absolutely, he does.
And like he's so it's unreal. And everyone tells me that, everyone that I interview in the WHO, they tell me like he's one of the harder players to defend because of his release.
Hmm.
It's
Like his
unreal.
real, it's insane. It's insane to watch. Like it's mesmerizing.
And it makes it kind of like you're just like, how? Like, how do you get that shot off?
Yeah, it's like I can't even like describe it. Like it's almost like I guess you could say like choreographed. Just like the way he releases it and just how it just flies into the net sometimes I just find insane.
Last season, what changed about your role as kind of the season progressed until the end of the playoffs there?
I was just like trying to be that energy guy. Like whenever like we needed something big, like go out, try and get a fight, try and get a big hit or something like that. Just like keeping the boys up on the bench, like yeah, stuff like that. Just trying to get everyone going so like they can put the puck in the net and like then we can all cheer for it.
You played in 6 playoff games against the Saskatoon Blades. With you having kind of that family connection to the Blades, I'm pretty sure you mentioned earlier. What does that mean to you?
Yeah, that was pretty special. It sucks that we didn't win it. I thought we for sure could have won that series, but just like playing in that barn and just seeing it sold out and stuff, it was unreal for me.
And like that must feel so special because you're from, that area, like I mentioned, and to see that arena get so much support, like you mentioned, it kind of gives you chills.
Oh, like every game was chills. Like just the atmosphere is amazing. Even at home, like everywhere we went, the atmosphere is amazing. Just to like witness that and like even be a part of like a sold out Saddle Dome, like something I'll cherish for the rest of my life.
There were 3 straight playoff overtime games in that series against the Blades. Did it ever get to the point where the fellas are just like, can we win a game in regulation?
Yeah, obviously, some like when you get to overtime, you're gripping the stick a little more. Everyone's a little more tense. So it's like winning in regulation is way better, I think.
Was it ever just like, you get to overtime, like, so first game of overtime, or that it was, I think it was game 3. You guys get to overtime, so it's like, okay, you're gripping your sticks. Game 4 goes to overtime, and then kind of it's almost like it's normal at that point, right?
Yeah,
So it's funny that like that series was so close, and it was such a heavily contested series between 2 great teams.
yeah, no, just that series in general is like I think that's prepared me for a lot of stuff this year too. Just like the battles we have, the close games, the overtimes. I think just like that playoff series alone has prepared me for this year.
What does Regina need to do to have a successful second half?
I think for us to have a successful second half is just like banging bodies, like playing that playoff kind of hockey the whole time. Like every night, every game, we got to do that because we don't have like the Connor Bedard, the Alex or Suzala, the Svozil. Like, we don't have those like big scoring guys on our team anymore. So like we got to bang bodies and we got to treat every game like a playoff series.
And as we're seeing with the Buffalo Bills, that has proven to be kind of the right mentality to have, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Like I don't know about everyone else, but I love being the underdog. I love when everyone counts you out and then you go stick it to them. I love that.
So you like to be the villain on the road then, right?
Oh, I love being the villain. Love it.
Why do you wear the number 38?
Uh, just it's the number they gave me in camp. It's just something I stuck with, I guess.
That's sick. That's so because
Yeah,
like sometimes there's like this huge meaning behind it, or it's as simple as like, what they gave it me in camp and now I just vibe with it.
yeah.
What has been your favorite WHL arena to travel to, and what has been one arena that you don't really like as much?
For me, obviously Rogers Place. Like the ice there is always the best. Just scoreboard, everything. It's so nice in there. And then probably my least favorite one to go to is probably Brandon, just with the travel. And then
Yeah.
it's like sometimes I'll have agribition there, so it just smells like a farm. And it's just I don't like it there.
Well, with Rogers Place, right? Like you're skating on the same ice as Connor McDavid, so they got to make sure it's pristine, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And like, what's that? So, as a WHL player, when you're sharing ice as like regular NHL players, like, does that bring anything to you or no?
I think it's like I think it's pretty cool. Like you're skating on the same ice they are, and you're using all the same stuff they are too. I think it's pretty cool.
It's like a little novelty.
Yeah, absolutely.
I just have a few quick rapid fire questions here. Starting off with, what is your favorite TV show that you watch?
Favorite TV shows probably The Office.
Oh, that's such a good one. That is a very good one.
I
Do you
know
have,
my
sorry, go ahead.
my friends got me hooked on that show, and I just haven't been able to get rid of it. So
Well, it's one of those shows where it's like you don't need to watch it all in, like it's not a series, it's a sitcom, right?
yeah,
So you flip on a random episode, you go from season 2, episode 5 to season 8, episode 1, and you're just like two different shows, right?
yeah.
Do you have a favorite vacation spot?
Don't really vacation much, but I guess you could say my grandparents used to live in Montreal, so I used to go there every now and then. But I liked it there, so I'd say that was my best vacation spot.
Do you go to the Bell Center there a lot or no?
I've been there once. We got a tour there, and it's a pretty nice rink. Yeah, I like it there.
Yeah, I got it when I was there, well, years ago. The first time I was there, I got a tour of the rink. It was sick. It's one of the best barns in the NHL.
Yeah, absolutely.
Have you played in any teddy bear toss games?
I've played in both of ours this year and last year. I like them, but at that same time, like when you're playing them as the visiting team, I hate them.
Yeah, well, because when they score, they take 15 minutes to clean up, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So, so as the energizer, you got to be the one to fire up the fellas, you know?
yeah, exactly. More work for me.
Do you have a favorite off-ice activity?
Um, I'd have to go with slow pitch.
Okay, yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
do you play that with friends back at home?
yeah. I play in a little league back home. Yeah, it's a nice little one game a week kind of thing. Yeah, I enjoy
Nice.
it.
Well, like the average, right? Like, is your average good there?
It's pretty good.
Pretty
Pretty
good.
good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
In your opinion, who has been the hardest player to defend and why?
Mm, oh gosh. I'd have to go with Gavin McKenna just because he's so shifty and just he can move the puck around you and then make a quick turn and then it's gone. And
And
then
he's
like you have to
what,
track him
16?
17, 16, something like that. So you
Jesus.
still got a ways to go. Yep.
Dude, we're like, you're 19, or like 19 turning 20. I'm 21. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Dude. And he's cousins with Connor Bedard. So it's like you see the
Yeah.
similarities.
Oh yeah.
My last question to you here is, do you have any advice for any younger hockey players?
Just stick to it. Even when the like when you have tough times come across you, there's always a bright side at the end of the tunnel. Like adversity like that is what's gonna make you a better hockey player growing up.
Awesome. Well, I'd like to thank again Brayden Barnett for joining me on today's podcast. Thank you again, Brayden.
Thank you.